We have this brainstorming month and a half. And it's basically, we'll put up cork boards everywhere and provide a bunch of note cards and markers. And people go around and they write ideas on cards. Let's do a game on Jupiter. And you're like, okay. One of the ideas was, what if you had a dog in your squad? A group of people start to go, I really love the idea of a dog in the squad. That's something we really need to push for. So that sort of gets marked as a priority potential game design idea. Let's do a game in a destroyed post-apocalyptic world. Can't remember if it involved zombies or not. There's cards that contradict each other, of course, and stuff, but it's just ideas, and that's what we want. We want people to get their ideas out. As the designers are also sitting separately and kind of coming up with the idea of what they want to do from a story standpoint, people felt really strongly that they liked the way you as a player can connect to the world you know day to day. So the idea of staying modern became sort of a key point. It was like, okay, let's not do space guns on Jupiter, let's do real weapons that we know in a world we're familiar with. And then it became, so do we do Modern Warfare 4? And that was the game for a little while, was we're gonna do Modern Warfare 4 then, because we said, we'll stay modern, we'll do Modern Warfare 4. But then we was like, well, we kind of finished the story for Modern Warfare 3. That arc is done. And then I think that card about the post-apocalyptic kind of just kept shining in somebody's corner of somebody's eye. And then they said, well, what if we really destroyed the world? And it started as, well, what if after Modern Warfare 3, tons of nukes are launched or something and the world's really destroyed and it's The Road or it's Book of Eli or something, you know, that kind of look kind of thing. So, and then realized, you know what? We're doing a whole new engine, launching on a whole new platform. And we got this idea of playing in a whole new world. Let's really go with that theme and do something, a new Call of Duty. So it's still in the modern world, but it's not that same universe as Modern Warfare. A New Earth, Earth 2. Wait, that's already copyrighted. And so for Ghosts, what we wanted was the main characters, the two brothers, Hesh and Logan, to be shaped by this changed world. What we've done is we start the game as those two are young teenagers before the world's destroyed. Then we see the event that destroys the world. There's a space station called Odin. It's sort of our nuclear deterrent. What it is basically a satellite that contains a bunch of large kinetic rods. It's super simple physics. Drop something from space, it hits the ground really fast, and they act like meteors. Something happens, and it's fired against the United States. That's the prologue. And then we come in for the beginning of Act 1. It's 10 years later, this federation of South American countries, they're the superpower in the world, and the United States isn't. The two brothers, they're older, they've grown up in this new changed world and are affected by it and are shaped by that new world. The cool thing about the first in the series is it's the origin story in a sense. So yes, you start as a rookie. One of the other ideas that was on the corkboard was sticking with a single character through the game. Stephen Gaghan, the guy who helped write this game, he was talking about how to write a movie that has the protagonist, the main character of the story, not talk and not ever be seen, and try to give him emotion and give him a story. And so he goes, it's kind of like a French art film or something. It's a really crazy thing and difficult thing to do, but he really loved that as a challenge.
Okay, let's move on, but stay low.
Again, the whole why not have the player talk, right? So, and a lot of games do, and it's totally valid. For us, for Call of Duty, what we've always tried to do is not speak for the player. It's also the same reason why we don't show the player. It is something we've always sort of strived for. Treyarch did do that in Black Ops. It's not something we've totally addressed. I'm not sure we think it's a problem. Call of Duty's Zelda, they're like, yeah, they're almost cut and paste of each other. One of the primary things that we wanted to try to do is be more experimental. We're not going to change the formula of you are a first person and you fire weapons. The idea was really to try to experiment within our genre. That idea of getting emotionally attached to characters is something we wanted to try to embrace more fully, I think. Adding family members, having a story where that's what you're following the entire time, we think and hope will drive that goal.